roots like this, it's appealing to everybody. And I think especially to the Indian community living in Canada who've sort of left their homelands behind and made a new home. I've always thought that even for gypsies, what is intriguing, in fact one of my shows which I directed and produced many years ago sort of talks of this, the notion of home in the mind of a gypsy. You know, it's always a notion because you don't have a home. So what is home? I mean, home is Canada, but it's also India because they've got Indian roots. So the roots are there, the flowers are here. You know, it's all part of the same tree. So it's very, very interesting for them to sort of see how they can react to an Indian born abroad coming back to India to work over there, and you know, rediscovering his sort of roots, so to say. That's what the show is all about.
I had a budding, flourishing career with Bollywood movies. I had just done 2 or 3 big films, and I was getting offered some brilliant films. So when I was weighing my pros and cons of being on stage or being in front of the camera, obviously everything was tilting towards be in front of the camera. It's tried and tested, you know what it's all about. It's but then something inside me, the gut inside you says, no, take the leap of faith, go for this. And I just did it, and I'm so glad I did it, because today I know why I felt that way, because this is truly my calling. I don't mean to demean films in any way. I love Bollywood films. I love films in general, I religiously love films actually. But for me as a performer, my calling is theatre, because the challenge of that do or die, the adrenaline rush, and the thrill, the not knowing what's going to happen, what if, these uncertainties is what I thrive on, and that's what keeps me going.
The Sony Centre places great emphasis on being an important community resource where people from all backgrounds can gather together and share their vibrant and distinct cultures.
So the great thing about this building is that it's a wonderful venue for corporate events, or even private events for that matter. We have so many different spaces that can be used for events from 60 people to 2,000 people actually, and we have a food and beverage service that can actually support the parties. For example, I was married here last year, right in the lobby, and it's actually a wonderful venue for a wedding, where the ladies come down one stairwell, the guys come down another staircase, and it's beautiful, and it works great. We've had a number of corporate clients use the building, big companies, big banks. Use the building for events for hundreds and hundreds of people, and it's been wildly successful. Some of them use the stage as well, so it's a great opportunity, because a lot of hotels in the area that usually would cater to events like that only have kind of big rooms with tables and chairs, whereas our building, you can have that, but you can also have a stage where you can have your people come on and give speeches and so on, and make it a much more formal setting, which is very unusual in the city. And because we're located in the downtown core, it's extremely convenient. So this year we're doing Christmas parties, by the way, at Christmas time. It's a great venue for Christmas parties. We have a wonderful 5.1 surround sound system in the lobby. So when you come here, you can have your own DJ, set up whatever music you want with our lights that you've seen and so on, and create a whole environment here that could be very, very special for parties. So yeah, so between, you can go from weddings to corporate events. And by the way, there's one other thing. If you have a charity that you're trying to raise money for, one of the things that we successfully do is, rather than having the charity go out and bring the act in and take the risk of bringing an act into the building in order to raise money, the charity can kind of piggyback on our shows here. So the charity would buy 300-400 tickets, sell them at a premium to make money for the charity, and have an event here associated with the show that we are already bringing in, and we're taking the risk. And we find that to be something that charities love to do because it helps them make money while eliminating risk.